Come on, man.
I just think it's just crazy though, with everything that's happening, and it just kind of pisses me off that I feel like even at Disneyland, where Happiest Place on Earth, and I'm getting pissed that every time they put on that damn mask to go inside of a building and they yell at you.
Are they required? I get the mask thing, but do you have to show proof of vaccination or anything?
No,
not even a negative.
Not this.
I wouldn't be able to get
Yeah,
in.
not even a negative test or anything.
County.
All right, cool, got it.
Yeah, just LA County.
So not Orange County, because that's
County.
where Disneyland is. Orange County. So, okay.
So basically, all they're doing is whenever you go into a building that's enclosed, then you have to put your mask on.
Got it.
Or a ride that's half out, half in. You have to
Basically, every ride.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it was really annoying last night. So basically, we got in line for Space Mountain, and then they had to close down or whatever. And we were like, oh, cool, it's like a 20 or 30, it was 30 minutes, right? Something like that. 35 minute wait. We're like, oh, this is perfect. Space Mountain is never like that anymore. It's always like 45 minutes to an hour. So we stood in line, and of course we're in line for 5 minutes, and they say, oh, sorry, but we're going to have to,
The ride broke down.
Yeah. And so
rides were breaking down like crazy yesterday.
Yeah. Damn.
And so we looked at each other, and we're like, let's go try and get on another one, do something else, right? And then we walked out of there, and then we went on It's a Small World? Went on It's a Small World. Yeah, it was super quick. And right as we got in the boat, the little, how like every hour or whatever it does like a little Christmas thing or like whatever, like right as we're going into the ride, it did that. So we're like, oh, that's perfect. And so we went in, and they had that shut down for like, a week and a half or something like that?
Way longer than a week and a half.
Really?
It flooded.
Yeah, it flooded.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so they had it shut down for a month because of turning it over to Christmas. But I guess they overflowed the channel inside, which overflowed and flooded the whole inside.
Dang.
So they shut that down back in November. And then I guess they reached out, because it's such an old ride.
It is.
They couldn't get parts. So they had to reach out to all the other Disneylands across all the different countries and say, hey, from your rides.
Who's got this? Who's got that?
And they said it was so cool that they were getting parts overnighted from the other countries
from like
to get this up and running, because they said everyone looks forward to this every Christmas. Yeah. We can't disappoint the fans.
We have a supply chain, issue, but Disney can get It's a Small World.
I know, so
figurines.
Yeah, so it does. You could tell they kind of refurbished some of it. I'm like, oh, there's an all new carpet.
Yeah,
it's the little things Disney fans pick up.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was like a special hula hooper that was just all
kind of twacked.
Yeah, it was funny.
But yeah, so we went on It's a Small World, and then we looked, and Space Mountain was back up, and it was only 20 minutes now. We're like, oh fuck yeah! So we went over and stood in line, got in line, and she's never been on the front of Space Mountain.
Yeah,
like in the very front car.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wild, huh? It's a little trippy.
Yeah.
Because it's in the dark,
and
but
you don't see anything in front of you. You don't even see a person in front of you. It's just pitch black.
But you can still see a little bit of the track. So it's trippy. It's like Goofy Sky School. Mm-hmm. You know how like when you're going, you're like, oh, and it feels like you're going to fall off. And I didn't realize that it was like that, because I haven't gone on the front of Space Mountain since all my like anxiety, like weird stuff that was going on. And so So now going on rides, I have that initial thought of like, oh, this might be bad, just because it's in the back of my mind now. And so we get up to the top, and like it kind of goes down, and then that's when it gets pitch black. And I was like, oh shit, like I might like freak out. But I didn't want to say anything and then make her freak out, and then we both get off. We're like, yeah, that was kind of a little trippy. Like, I kind of freaked out a little.
It's amazing how different a roller coaster feels depending on where you're sitting on the train.
Yeah.
Because right in the front, we were hitting those corners so hard. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
And then I like being in the back because it goes faster. Like, because you think about it, when it goes down a hill, the front is about here when the back is pulling it. Right. So it's like it's science,
Yeah.
So, no, I like going in the back because it's a little faster, and it like kind of whips you around a little quicker. The front's cool because you like see everything, but I don't know.
I don't know. That was fun though.
Yeah, it was super fun. And then her favorite ride is Haunted Mansion.
Nice. That's Tracy's too.
Yeah.
So we finished off with that with 2 minutes remaining before midnight. Nice. hightailed it over there.
And then we get in there and we're sitting in the ride, and we ended up being like the front out of the elevator too. You know, like when you're just end up by the doors, you're like fuck yeah. And so we're like hoofing it down there, and then we get in the thing, and as we're going up that first little, or was it?
No, it was in the
ride. It was actually in the ride. We were like in the ride. I think it was past where you go through like the little dining area, and it smells like the gingerbread or whatever during the holidays. And we were back there, and you hear over the loudspeaker, excuse me, put on your mask, ma'am, all the way over the nose.
Oh wow, they're even watching in the rides?
Yeah, and I'm sitting there like, dude, thanks for ruining the ride.
Seriously.
Like you're supposed to be immersed in this experience, right? Well, shut your little...
Yeah.
Have you guys been recently?
No.
Okay,
nope.
So just FYI, they are very, very strict on the mask.
Okay.
And they literally will yell at you. And if you're drinking your beverage, throw away your drink right now. And then like you can't be drinking or eating or anything inside.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
No, it's
and well, be careful. Don't try to challenge them because they will escort you out of the park.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like Disney no longer is the friendly place. All the cast members there are just irritable and yelling at people, and it's a whole different place.
The thing with me, and I told her too, is like, are there any like not like gay dude cast members? And I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying like it's all of them. They all have the lispy, like it's all like that, and they have that fucking sass, and it's like, dude, like I know, like Disneyland, it's magical.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching the Till Death Podcast, your #1 source for family-friendly, wholesome entertainment.
The next time you're taking a big shit, put our video on.
All we do is talk about relaxing your butthole.
Relax your anus.
Subscribe under my balls. Video by her face.
And by my feet.
Butthole.